in the last week of the last month of the year 2020, the largest planets in our solar system will align in the sky, the great conjunction of our time, and a new era will begin.
So yeah, that's going to be pretty cool.
The planets in the solar system are all orbiting around the Sun in a sort of imaginary disk, but they all move at different speeds. Sometimes we see them very far apart from each other in the sky, but sometimes they get very close or even line up. For a whole week in December 2020, if you look at the sky, you will see Saturn and Jupiter very close together. This actually happens every 20 years. But this time it will be the closest these two planets will be in the sky since 1623. That was 400 years ago. That's all the way back to when Galileo Galilei was alive, and just after flushing toilets were invented.
But how much do we know about these two planets?
Jupiter is the biggest planet going around the Sun. It looks brown and orange with many swirly clouds. It was named after the king of the Roman gods, but was discovered for the first time almost 3,000 years ago. It is the fifth planet of our solar system, after Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Jupiter has 3 very thin rings that we cannot see from Earth. It also has 79 moons. Europa, one of the biggest ones, has large oceans where we think we might find life. At its closest distance from us, Jupiter is 365 million miles away. If we took a jumbo jet going as fast as it can go at 570 miles per hour, it would take us 73 years to reach it. Jupiter takes 12 years to travel once around the Sun.
That means I would only be 2 Jupiter years old. How old would you and your family be in Jupiter years?
Fun fact about this planet, you cannot walk on Jupiter's surface because it's made of gas and has no solid surface. Now this is Saturn, the 6th planet in the solar system and the 2nd largest one. It was named after Saturn, the Italian god of agriculture and the Roman god of time. It was also first documented 3,000 years ago, but its rings were only seen much, much later in 1659 by the Dutch astronomer Christian Huygens. Talking about its rings, Saturn actually has more than 30. They are so wide that they could fill the gap between Earth and the Moon, but they are very, very thin, only half a mile in height. Saturn is known as the king of moons, with 82 moons and hundreds of other little satellites. Titan is its largest moon. It has lakes and rivers and seas just like Earth, but they are not made of water. They are actually made of hydrocarbons like petrol. Saturn takes a long time to go around the Sun, 29 years.
I would not even be 1 Saturn year old, and my grams would be 3.
Planet fun fact, Saturn has such a low density that it is the only planet that would float on water.
Now, who's up for playing a short game with me? Do you really know how big Saturn and Jupiter are?
Let's all get some paper or cardboard, a ruler, and a pencil. On the first paper, draw a circle of diameter 3 centimeters, like I am doing. Color it blue and green if you want and cut it out.
This is the Earth. How big do you think should we draw Jupiter and Saturn? Pause the video, do it yourself, and come back for the surprise. Done it? Well, if this is the size of Earth, This would be the size of Jupiter and of Saturn.
Jupiter is 11 Earths wide, or 33 centimeters, and Saturn is 9 Earths wide, or 27 centimeters.
So, how did you do? Were you close? Now, this is for the brave ones. Do you know how big the Sun is?
The Sun would be 110 Earths wide. That's 3 meters and 30 centimeters, or almost 11 feet.
That is huge. Not even I have a paper that big. Now that we know so many new things about Jupiter and Saturn, we are ready for December. Ask an adult around you to help you out during the days of the conjunction and visit this website to see it happen live. Have fun!